Surely. Surely. Let my boy cook. Let my boy cook. No wonder that just took so fucking long to delete. It's playing on normal speed. Down with me to go pop it is really pop. Congrats on the W stream last night. Mr. Number 10 or something like that. That shit's crazy. Nah, it was crazy. Absolutely crazy. And then here comes me with my baby dragon comparatively to everybody's fucking Zeus's and fucking... like, I can't just not do something, man. It's the motion of the ocean. This is Jam Master's Gardenia Gauntlet. Yeah. On the purple. Yeah, I don't really want that one. I can't be picky on the turtles, but that one was bad. Yeah, I mean, my only thought about it is it looks like your best chance for Gibble is going to be Evo early on Bibarel, which then means not having dive, which means not having a significant water type for Gardenia split. Because, like, 100%, like, eventually. That is not the play. And also, there's, I don't think anything there is going to be able to do, like, what it needs to do, what a water needs to do for split 2. Like, I don't think Chinchou or Carvana are going to do what needs to be done of what Sea King or Bibarel with dive delay would do. Yeah. Rocks, and then, I mean, the Thunderfang, right? The Thunderfang's got to do like ballpark like 50%. It doesn't have aerial ace by that point, does it? I don't think so. I mean, Evoing Slamma would probably be a throw for the entirety of the run. Like, for the run in its entirety, you know what I mean? Like, that thing can allow you to not have to worry so much about Rourke to Gardenia. I mean, I like that Super Slamma is literally just fucking brain off all the way up till Gardenia Gauntlet. Damn near. Yeah, but you also want to delay the Natu beyond Gardenia, but you still need a flyer. More or less, you still like you can. There's a couple of psychic types that can answer Roserade, but yeah, like you want to delay it, and so you need something of a flyer type, of a flying type to hold you over until that delay is done. Like that Natu ain't really doing anything for you at the moment, you know? Brandon with the hearts. What's up, bro? Thank you, thank you. And the heart me. W's. Appreciate you, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like at best, it could be used for a pivot for, one particular fight that you're. But like if you have Super Slammer, then you're not even gonna have to put that much thought into like any of the fights. So medium as with the heart, me to go pop. What's good, bro? Not too shabby, Brandon. Um, Still on the same fucking copium Sangem Nitto train for the time being. I've only got so much more of it left in me before I have to just start running some shit, but because like I don't know. It's weird because I can just go here to Gardenia in like 4 or 5 hours if I'm like pushing it, maybe, and but like getting past Gardenia is like the what I would kind of consider to be the last like early game RNG kind of checkpoint, like bullshit checkpoint, really. Like Rourke battle there's bullshit, you know what I mean? And Gardenia battle is kind of the same way. Once you're beyond that, it starts to become a lot more like delicate line planning and all that kind of stuff, and less bullshit. Um, so that's where you want to get to be able to, with like a good box, to be able to kind of get sunk in on a run. Um, but I can get to Gardenia. I could probably get to Gardenia quickly with damn near any box if I just played them out. So I don't know. I don't want to run shit just to run shit, but I also don't love just sitting here doing this all the time and just resetting when it's not Nitto. What also sucks about resetting on the on Sand Gem is that like pulling Finion in 219, the beach below Sand Gem, would also allow me to not have to take Nitto down here. And I could just take it on 205 because the 205 delay is solely so that you can get guaranteed Luminion, which is a necessary dupe for getting for alligator. So if I just get that, then I can just take the 205 Nitto chances, but it's also like 50-50 for a Nitto up there. So I don't know. But if anything, it's just getting through those first three battles, getting through the story stuff, and then getting the free cat and getting the fishing rod to go back down to the beach and fish for it. It's like a whole extra 5 minutes added to each reset if I'm gonna try and do that. Oh fuck if I know. I was watching The Mandalorian. I was just sitting in traffic when the first run went down in like 205, or not went down, but you know, I think you reset when you were in like 205 or something like that. And then by the time I got home, um, I was eating dinner and watching TV. So I just had it off on the side and was checking in every so often. And then I walked my dog and tuned into the fucking shit. And I was like, oh, we're off the deep end, huh? Ah, yes. This song is about blood coming out of your cock. Good enough, I guess. He might be able to hear me right now, but I think he kind of has the same issue as what your gauntlet was, Don, where he doesn't have a water resist. He kind of has overlap with the two poisons. I almost, yeah, I knew it was in that exact spot. Yeah, I almost always want a water resist, but Golding or Sea King just ends up coming as a fucking XP sink and a pivot most of the time, and then like lead into Nummel, and that's about it. A range because Reflect was up. Yeah, yeah, he does have bulky poisons, but like if he could get in on a water right now and bait grass to get into worm, then he only has to risk the one water ball. Strike back with the follow. Appreciate you. I guess I'll turn that off for half a second. At least show the alert. Oh my ears. I'm glad I had one headphone in. Jesus Christ, brother. Holy. Don with the diamond pewee. Thank you, brother. Dude, why is the diamond gun just why is it just so ear shattering compared to literally any other GIF? I said GIF, gift. Ooh. It's insane. Yeah. But like the fucking piercing sound of the beginning of the diamond pewee is rough. This should be a 1 and 4 for it to pursuit though, because I think everything will see kill. But it is unfortunate spot. That's what I'm saying. Like that, it's just ear shattering because it's so fucking high pitched. Thank you so much, Don. Yeah, it's everything just gets the same +4. I mean, the pursuit still has the same +1. It's like a 50% chance to be +1 on first turn out. So like this is the scariest time for it to be possibly pursuit. But if it doesn't hit the 50-50, then it's just complete toss up. So it's kind of like, yeah, I mean it's 50% of the time it's probably always pursuit, but the other 50% of the time is 1 and 4 toss up. Yeah, I mean that's 70% chance to bail you out versus more or less kind of the same number being what punishes you. Surely. Yeah, but I mean like odds and just like the odds are in your favor if you sing more than they are otherwise, because like 50% of the time it's always pursuit, and then 1 out of 4 times on the other 50% of the time it's still pursuit. So I don't know what that math ends up being, but I'm pretty sure the 70% for the sing to hit is still higher. No. Yeah, it was pursuit either way. Yeah, you had no other play. Yeah. Unfortunate, but Delcatty's also completely fine to go down, and mostly going down to Gardenia is the ideal part, but it's Delcatty has served its worth up to this point. That's the early game PB POV done. And Intimidator is always good. Yeah, like the Intim does give it decent value, but quiet, I don't really care for that. I mean, it's not, it's fine, whatever. I think most of the gauntlets I've done have had either like dust stalks lead into that grottle, which pretty much always baits out Grovile first, because Grovile coming out late is where it gets awkward. If it just comes out first, it's a comfortable spot usually. But like beyond literally on the first battle, it can like take three with it'll just take Grottle, take Grovile, take Bayleaf, but on the other fights it's literally just a grass pivot. Like on the second fight it's grass move into fire pivot, and then on the on the third fight it's just grass move into like water move pivot or something. Doesn't really do anything else besides that in the first fight. Gramble absolutely peaks at Jupiter's Gyarados though, for sure. Thankfully, Ninetales just absolutely fucks on this battle, especially if it's fast enough to outspeed. Oh my god, finally. Holy shit. You're so fucking bad. Whatever. No, 205 has nothing to do with Kingdra. 205 is exclusively just Gator. Duping out Goldeen, Luminion, and Barboach. So delaying 205, and once you get Good Rod, you can get guaranteed Luminion and 205 North. Rash is shitty, but whatever. It's like fine. The main concern on this lead right here, Max, is the swap AI potential. Yeah, because it's got focus sash, so it'll hang on at one. Yeah. But and then he also, because they have to go first, right? So it's only when he puts up rocks. If he attacks into you, then it's not gonna. If he attacks into you, it's gonna go second, and it's not gonna swap AI. But if he clicks rocks, then the AI sees you as being faster, so then it's going to have swap AI potential. Push it with an army and go pop. Bang. Yeah, the AI has to go first for you to be for it to swap AI. I think if you sludge, it could swap AI to. Yeah, I was about to say if you sludge, it can swap AI to pseudo. Or I guess not, because I don't think pseudo has a super effective move against Nido. Maybe not. Pook Eternal with a Harmony and a Go Pop. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, for it to swap AI, it has to go first, and then it has to be a resistant typing and have a super effective move into you. So like when I've led Sea King into this battle, rather than dive into it, I've usually flailed because I don't want to potentially bait a grass type in against it. But then I dive on the second attack because Pseudo Wudo comes in seeing the normal resistance, but it also has Woodhammer or whatever it is that it has, the grass move that it has. So it has that special or that super effective move against Sea King. Bruh. Slow ass super slimmer. Fucking minus attack, man. We must be rivalry. Yeah. God damn it. Fat fuck. Target in the fucking wall. Be so for real. Yeah, it's just very unlikely to get Shinx at this point. With a fucking buzzy. Fuck. Damn. You got no rocks on the first battle too, right? What the fuck? That's insane. I'm gonna freak out, man. That thick fat tortilla gonna go crazy. Nah, this is wait. Yeah, it's always fire. Wait, did it just woodhammer into you? This pseudo wudo is weird because of I think it's Rockhead AI makes it weird. I think it's the Rockhead AI that makes it a little wonky. I think so. Yeah. Your scene's still on the calculator. You're good, you're good. Yeah, he does. I think Ninetales has like a 3-hit range depending on how good it is, and I think it outspeeds maybe, but make sure that you're not getting slept. Damn, just barely slower. You would also potentially be swapping in on a spore. Yeah. Half with the Harmony and the Go Pop. What's good, bro? Not too shabby. Nido Queen doesn't outspeed this miracle, does it? Like turn one. Okay, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Nido Queen can like chain Sunflora and Carnivine potentially. It's also should be pretty good against Breloom. Like Nido goes crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So fucking terrible. He's on a different run now. Pre-Rourke. I'm just not doing this. Restart for shitbox. The reset is a shitbox. That's what I'm saying. And that doesn't even involve getting Braun in 202 or 204. Like I'm more than happy to just have a male Q charm and find Braun later. Like I'm not Braun resetting at all. And I could genuinely care less about Super Slammer. I don't need Super Slammer to brain off my way to Gardenia. If anything, Super Slammer is just a good Gardenia lead for me, and that's about it. It's like minimum SPDF, but not great speed either. I'm gonna go grab this first. God damn it, dude. Fuck off. No, I was in Lake. What the absolute fuck am I looking at? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jam Master's on stream. He's got mine up. I've got his. Chimkin in. Jam Master, the guy that's lurking on perp most of the time. Yeah, that's the that's the homie. I saw you in burritos chat the other day. It's like I know that guy. Yeah, it's here. I'll give it to you, Don. Davis with a hard me and a go pop. What's good, bro? Interesting. Yeah, this is a really good start for this miracle. What's good, Davis? Is this always Sea Flare and not Aeroblast? Okay, it's toss up. Never mind. Hold on, Don. I got you. Anthony with the Harmy. What's good, bro? And the go pop. Appreciate you. Fucking clammy out, man. Yeah. can't say that I have, Anthony. This thing could have been so fucking demon. It's hasty too. It's almost like max speed. W Dawn. Yeah. Yo, thank your new follower, man. L streamer. Yeah. Show me fucking Finion. Fucking pancake. I mean, what a hard mean to go pop. Why's Giddy? You're. Alright, well. I don't think he can roost if he's faster than you, but he might be able to. I could be wrong. Well, I mean, if you think about it from like an AI, I guess like an AI's perspective, it's like, yeah, they're basically just risking crits for recovery. Like you're just getting free attacks into it. It's this F. Do you have Will-O-Wisp on your Ninetales? True. This has, I mean, you just gotta, the sash is what's, the sash and sleeps are what's concerning here. For sure, Robert. I mean, he just hasn't put everything to level cap yet. But also, there's just times where is he's not he doesn't care about that run anymore. That run cannot beat the game. Physically cannot beat the game. So he doesn't care about the run anymore. There's not a particular rhyme or reason as to why they're somewhere 100 and somewhere 85, but there is reason to not just immediately level cap everything, because sometimes Mon being in a lower level is better for like baiting a certain move and stuff like that, or being able to survive certain ranges and bait certain things. Like one of the festival double battles that I did, if my or Armaldo had been two lower levels, it would have made I wouldn't have had to sit there and plan for 2 hours to try to figure out the battle, because it would have always survived a psychic and then always baited a psychic. But it was too high of level to where it survived the psychic, but it didn't guarantee the psychic again. No, it is not wiped. It is soft locked. This is the homie. When he's in my chat, it's Jam Master, but his streaming profile is Max Bayleaf on purple. On purple. There is there is a basically an anti cheat implemented into the game, to where if you try to use PK Hex to add in them on or fuck with them on or something like that, it soft locks you out of Distortion World. It will not let you go into Distortion World. Something along those lines. And so there is a new world record as of recent, but the very first no, the very first one that I was probably referring to yesterday. Yeah, Luck is on world record right now, but he has to send his game to the devs to get it fixed. The previous world record, the first one that beat 8 badges, got soft locked because of a puzzle, a boulder pushing puzzle. It's in the cave where you go and save like Mira, the pink hair girl or whatever. So he has the partner, so he can't escape rope out, and he pushed a boulder. It was he had two options of where to push it. He either pushed it down or to the right, and when he pushed it to the right, he couldn't move the boulder anymore, and he couldn't progress anymore, and he couldn't get out of the cave, and he couldn't reset the boulders. So his run just got soft locked inside of that cave because he had a tag partner with him, following him like Mira. Couldn't escape rope, literally couldn't do anything, and couldn't get out because of a 50-50 boulder puzzle. The new world record is also soft locked because it's whatever the first cave is in Galactic Split. I don't remember what it's called. It's where you like save the pink hair girl. You like go in and like find her and bring her out or something like that. Little pink hair girl, like Mira or something. But it's the very first it was only like 5 battles into Galactic Split. But the new world record is also evidently going to be pretty much soft locked out of the distortion world because the game has a anti-cheat of sorts implemented where if you use PK Hex to fuck with a Mon stats, add in a Mon, whatever, then the game like stops you from being able to go into distortion world, basically. Now the world record is completely legal. The new world record is completely legal because it's not like he didn't cheat. He didn't cheat the Mon. He didn't cheat at all. But there is a known bug with the fossil revival late in the game to where you can't get it. So the devs have been saying, okay, you're good to just hex in Amon. And I think everyone's been choosing Bastiodon as their fossil revival. So since they hexed in the fossil revival, which was allowed by the devs, there is also an implemented anti-cheat for PK hexing that they will no longer be able to get into the distortion world. And this has been a known fossil. There's been a known bug about the fossil for a while now, and they've been talking about a patch coming out to fix that, and it just still hasn't. It's not come out yet. So basically, all of the runs right now that are past Gym 8, which is like 2 of them, maybe 3 of them, cannot beat the game when they use the remedy that is approved by the devs for getting the fossil encounter. What is possible is that they will be possibly able to send their save file to the devs for them to fix it. But other than that, they're going to be soft locked out of Galactic HQ, or out of Distortion World. I mean, they certainly didn't expect the game to be, which, to be fair, they are deep in the game, but like Distortion World and beyond, like post Gym 8 is still like 30% of the entire game. Post Gym 8 is still bigger than like the first 3 or 4 splits combined. It's like 30% of all the battles in the game, I think. So there is still a long, long way to go. And it is also a, like, PK is soft caps, but the end game becomes hard caps because you just level to 100 on everything and you got to figure it the fuck out. But there's also probably, like, that's also probably, if Squirk was legitimately playing, he probably also wouldn't immediately go to 100 on everything because there's a lot of strategy to having underleveled things to show better ranges and to guarantee moves and stuff like that. So going straight to 100 isn't like necessary. Like you might have to, I don't know, but then you're just hard capped at 100. So it's like, and you have a shit ton of battles to do. So it is soft caps for the majority of the game, but there is a point of which where it is a long stretch of the game where you're just hard capped. Um, yeah, and it was just to go get revenge on Raul, the level whatever Spinda, level 89 Spinda. That was that was where his previous PB got fucked. So he went all the way from Raul, which is in Maylene, in the beginning of Maylene split, to 8 badges. But he basically doesn't care about the run now, more or less, because he knows he can't beat the game. And he also knows that he's not in good enough standing with the devs to where he could send them his save file and then possibly fix it, which is potentially a possibility for like Luck Mission, who is the current world record, or KTZ, who I think is maybe on Galactic Split. I'm not 100% sure. He's probably on Volkner Split now that I think about it, but getting close. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. They put an anti cheat into a single player offline relatively sandbox game. Like, what the fuck are people gonna do? Like, maybe the easy difficulty setting of the game that you can change it to, like, turns that off. But like, what the fuck are people gonna do if you're trying to do like an egg lock? If you're trying to do like an egg lock and you just like you hex in a bunch of eggs that your like viewers create Pokemon for, you just can't beat the game. I don't know. Much faster than the devs intended for it to be or thought that it would be. Um, Sometime this summer before maybe by the fall. Yeah, that would yeah, true. But like I guess this is kind of the normal difficulty is like the intended like competitive version, right? So which because they definitely like created it to be a hardcore Nuzlocke, I guess. Dude, okay, the Nido luck has actually been kind of insane today. Maybe it's not even maybe it hasn't been insane as much as it's been fucking terrible the last 2 days. Good enough. More than good enough. A little frail, but it's okay. Yeah. I think it's like it's not a god by any means, I don't think. Quiet, so it's fucking plus ball minus speed, which is not great. It's not fantastic, but it'll do what it needs to do. Yeah, the Nido's got good IVs relatively. What was the HP IV? Yeah, I mean these are you can't complain about these IVs really. Turtle's not got insane IVs. Oh wait, this is my encounter here. Wait, did I run away from one by chance? Like before this? I don't think I did. Oh, fuck. Fuck, man. Fuck. I mean, it is what it is. Fuck it. Yeah. M- Male Burmy is Motham and not Wormadam, and Motham is terrible in comparison to Wormadam. And you can't get Wormadam if you take Motham. So the options were either take Motham, which is and not Wormadam, which is not the play, or just kill them, or just kill the Burmy and just be -1 encounter. So no, just resetting. I mean, I've already had 3 Niddos within just an hour and a half today, so much better luck than the last 2 days fucking combined. I don't know. This will be a couple of days of annoying bullshit before it probably turns into potentially multiple weeks of a run. So it is what it is. Pretty sure my PB run was like almost like 2 weeks long, if not maybe I don't know if it was longer than 2 weeks, but it was damn near 2 weeks long. Tis what it is. This isn't good by any means, but I'll test it. Literally, if it wasn't for goddamn 1 HP Shuckle, I could very well potentially be fucking Fantina split right now. Probably, almost certainly Fantina split right now. The one time, the one time I ended up, so I used Grottle once because I over leveled my whatever my answers actually were, because I think it was like a Roserade and like a Roselia, and I over leveled my Delcatty and my Roserade because I edged and then forgot that I hadn't pre-statused and pre-slept. So then I edged, went back to pre-sleep, and then went to pre-status the Roserade, and it over leveled it. So I ended up using Grottle, but I ended up doing pre-poisoned with berry juice, I believe. Wait, that Roselia low key fucks. You get magical leaf at 28. That Roselia Spadef is making that thing kind of juiced. Yeah, that Roselia can beat Milo. Because you toxic first, and then you can Mega Drain when you get into some scary ranges, and Magical Leaf is doing decent damage. And since it can't Icy Wind you, aside from it using Hypnosis, like even when it does Hypnosis you, it's still just going to be 50-50 toss up to either click HP Grass or Water Pulse. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. He doesn't even do that good of damage to it normally. But it'll be 50-50 toss up once you are asleep for it to either HP Grass or Water Pulse, because it can't find its highest damage with Icy Wind because of the speed AI thing. So it's basically just like, I think both the other two moves are both -1, so it's just 50-50. And it can easily just HP Grass into your Roselia, and it does absolutely nothing. Like Roselia can win that matchup. I would 100% send Roselia before I send the Grottle. You can also natural cure your sleep. Yep. Yeah. The only concern is making sure, like what I fucked up, like I'm pretty sure the last time I battled Gardenia and I think I took Roselia into Milo, I even fucked up because the Milo came out against my Nitto, and it didn't have Water Pulse Kill, and my Nitto was faster, so it went for Icy Wind, and I forgot that it had the chance to do that, and I went into Roselia on the Icy Wind. And I'm pretty sure that my Roselia still ended up straight up winning that matchup, because I went toxic first and then just like straight magical leaf damage. I think the scariest things right now are what's your Ludicolo answer and what's your Roserade answer. True. So what you probably lead Chestnut into Miltank and make sure that Chestnut is in guaranteed Aqua Cutter range so that it's never Swords Dance when Ludi first comes out. And then he probably Swords Dances into your Worm as long as you dodge the crit initially. And you probably Silver Powder Leech Life Oko back to full. I guess it's not going to Oko, but Silver Powder on it should make it a much better range. Yeah. But if you, that's why leading yeah, I mean that's still going to give you enough recovery to where rocks plus the initial Aqua Cutter damage, you can heal out of probably most of the Aqua Cutter ranges, even from Swords Dance. Scott with the Harmony to go bop was good, bro. I also think there's a chance he's going to be slightly less inclined to Swords Dance on turn 2 of him being out compared to turn 1. And like the high crit AI of Aqua Cutter and Razor Leaf could overdo the Swords Dance score. So he could just go two straight Aqua Cutters, but as long as it doesn't crit either of them, you're fine. But I think Chestnut lead gives you a really good range to be in, to where it guarantees Aqua Cutter and never Swords Dance the first turn that Ludicolo is out. Because this he's like 80% or something with Aqua Cutter. Into Chestnut. Like Chestnut definitely will not do anything else anywhere in the fight. Um, but he's a very comfortable lead into Miltank. And if Worm handles Ludicolo like kind of safely, then Worm can still come back in later against Torterra. Yeah, it'd be wraps. Yeah, exactly. Which you can cherry berry Chestnut and play around that to where you can still keep the silver powder on Wormadam. Wheezing is also plenty good into Torterra, but the damage ranges are a little suspect. Yeah, I think because he's got a Lumberry, so I think just getting the damage chip with Sludge, and then like if you get double poisons off Sludge, then you're in a good spot. But I think toxic toxic is like with the Lumberry is never that worth, because he's liable to just roar you out anyways. So you toxic in once and then he roars you out. Damn, male skitty, bro. That's so good. Yeah, but he's also your only shot against Ludicolo. So like that definitely has to be like main assignment, and hopefully it goes well enough to where he can still like get roared into Torterra or something like that and kind of handle it. Also, this Beedrill's always swarm is your Vespiquen swarm, because a pre-damaged swarm play could be the schmoove. Okay, it doesn't have like that good of attack, but it's minus spa though. But usually, actually, on both of those matchups, even when you're in swarm, I'm pretty sure you almost always need the silver powder on it as well. So you kind of can't afford that with the Wormadam needing it for Ludicolo. But those pre-damage to swarm plays for getting like roared in against Torterra are definitely like possible. I think like you would teach Silverwind to Vespiquen or something like that, and I think that there's a better move that Beedrill learns at like 26 or something rather than Pin Missile. Like maybe X Scissor or something like that. I don't remember. Twin Needle at 27. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, like if you silver powdered it, it's got like a range. Oh, it probably does it at 20 if you silver powdered it. Yep. Just yeah. But you've got more options for Torterra than you do Ludicolo. Yeah, if the Torterra's not seeing a kill, it is so goddamn likely. Yeah, that thing is pretty fucking bulky. How many PP is Swords Dance? Is it three, two? I know it can Swords Dance more than once, or is it just one? Oh yeah, so you couldn't encore it. Hmm. I mean, I've never seen Swalot into Gardenia, but like the combination of Worm, Wheezing, and like even like a healthy Nidoqueen, if it goes well against Rotom, can kind of take care of. It might be. What was your thoughts with the Ninetales in it? Because I don't know if Ninetales can do anything aside from if you have a Fampi on the team and you PP stall Milo. Mm. Yeah, Roserade's definitely going to be an issue for your box. Yeah. What was your 211 West encounter? Did you rock smash that? It's the one to the right of Eternity. Oh, okay, okay. That's still good value. Okay, that's still good value. Hmm. Hey, I think you fished low tad, yeah. Um yeah, no, Roserade's gonna be Roserade's like number one concern because you definitely don't have a clean answer for it, but like any means. No, the only flyer is Butterfree, I believe. Did you get Pichu in Valley Windworks? I think you did. That's so gross. Wait, what happened, Bush? Not with rocks up, don't. Yeah, that's disgusting. Pichu there is like such such punishment. True, that is value. I don't know. I don't know if you can get Shinx anywhere from here on out though. I know like Luxio is an option in 206, but it won't have the same move delay potential. Oh, so you're good. You just got there early. I mean, yeah, that's miserable, but I feel like showing up late when it's just you coming, that's not a good look. Like if you in finance or yeah, I get that. But if you and finance are showing up together and y'all both come late, it's like you're good. Like it's turned around. I mean, yeah, I don't blame you. Well, like if y'all both show up late together, you're good. If it's the one time that you have to be showing up to something like on your own without her and you're showing up late, it's like this guy don't fucking care. No wonder I said no. You know what I mean? Sorry. Oh man. Fuck me. I got my fucking pouchy falling out, bro. Holy fuck. um yeah, hell yeah. Just sit and chill for a second. You got 15, 20 before you gotta be facts. Facts. Does uh does Butterfree have sleep powder yet? Butterfree probably doesn't outspeed Roserade though, does it? Yeah, 100%. Oh, I learned sleep powder at 30. If you XP shared it, it could easily it there's a chance depending on the baiting on how it comes in and everything like that. There's definitely a chance that it reaches 30 before Roserade comes out. Yeah, Miltank has Lum and Torterra have Lum. Roserade and Milotic have leftovers. It's like it's uber copium. I don't think it's actually gonna work, but you'd also have to be getting in on guaranteed fucking pedal dance and dodge a confusion at that point because of the rocks damage you're gonna take. Yep. No, it's pretty copium, but like there's a possibility. I wouldn't take that possibility though. But you would die to weather ball before you could disable. Or are you or are you meaning sack something? You're saying sack something into weather ball? Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you. Yeah, if you're sacking something, yeah, I got you. Yeah. I wonder what. There's also a chance. I believe Roserade's gonna. I believe Roserade's gonna come in third if you're doing Chestnut into like Roserade should come in against Wormadam after it kills Ludicolo. Yeah, I mean, even with silver powder though, I don't think you're going to be able to take two of them, but you'll be able to have guaranteed weather ball water to pivot on potentially. I think. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think Wormadam and Wormadam and Wheezing. It'd probably be dead to rocks plus anything. Um, you could you as long as the worm handles Ludicolo like it should, then you should definitely live one Weather Ball water and be able to get off a leech life into Roserade, but you won't live the second one. But it should still be guaranteed Weather Ball water there too. You'd even probably, if the Ludicolo goes well, if you get the one leech life into Roserade and the water ball, you take the water ball, you probably are even healthy enough. Yeah, but the weather ball water, your outsped two shot as well. Oh wait, I guess, but you're not going to be full HP. You're going to be starting from like 80% in a good scenario. Maybe like 90. You could be full HP. There's a chance that Wormadam could just chain the two for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't really need to hold a berry though, right? Because only thing you're risking against Wormadam is the crits, basically. But there is a scenario where you're even healthy enough to get roared in against Torterra and Wormadam be able to not show kill. Well, wouldn't what's the damage that Ninetales does? I guess probably not that great. Roserade's Spadef is pretty good, right? Like, because you could also trade for charcoal, maybe. Yeah, and if you trade it for charcoal, you definitely have the ranges covered even through the leftovers. Yeah, Pichu and Valley is very tragic when you don't have any other flyer already. It would be very interesting to see Ninetales on a Gardenia team that doesn't involve the Fampy PP stall. But also you don't want to play for Braun to be like sack is the plan. Yeah. what's the Swalot ranges look like to get in on Weatherball Water? Because like Swalot's your most expendable one right now, realistically. I mean, not exactly, but you've got both of the the Bob Bros plus Swalot. Mm. If you berry juiced, you'd have a decent chance. If you berry juiced, it always procs for sure. Well, gluttony doesn't make any difference, but the rocks plus weatherball water always procs. I mean, yeah, everyone's risking crits, but I think the Oko range is more important for the Ludicolo answer. But he would also potentially be likely to just Swords Dance first turn, and Swords Dance into burn is like net neutral. Because you would have to be healthy enough on you would be burning Miltank and like recovering to where you're like full HP for when Ludicolo comes in, and then he would potentially just Swords Dance into you if he doesn't see the kill, and Swords Dance plus a burn is literally just net neutral. What's good, Matisse? Which isn't the worst thing in the world because then you start to get some chip, but Matisse with a heart me in the go pop. Thank you, thank you. I kind of like the Hope Wormadam. Yeah, yeah. This theory crafting Gardenia is way more fun than this early game resets. I do think I like the Worm potentially taking Ludicolo and half of Roserade into Swalot with Berry Juice to finish it off and just risk both crits on Roserade with Swalot. Because if Swalot's out, then I'm pretty sure it should be guaranteed Milo coming in. I think I like the Wormadam into like the take Ludicolo, send one into Roserade, should still be guaranteed water ball, go into Swalot there with berry juice. Rocks plus water ball always procs berry juice, probably gets you out of extrasensory range, and then be able to get the kill with Swalot, and then Milo comes in and it probably sees complete toss up, which isn't exactly ideal, but it would be what comes in next for sure. Maybe the berry juice doesn't get you out of range if the water ball high rolls. Now that I think about it, yeah, it's pretty annoying, Matisse. In comparison to everything I've seen in this game so far, work split is so ass. So you got like 100 HP, you're getting 20 back. That's going to be basically 20%. If it high rolls the weather ball water, then you're down to like the like 40%, 45%. You get back to like 65%. Yeah, there's a chance that it could. I know it's so ridiculous, Matisse. Yeah, it's only 20 HP, I'm pretty sure. And like you could also very well just spend your rage candy bar at some point, especially for just trying. Yeah, exactly. But if he high rolls both of them, I'm pretty sure the berry juice doesn't cover it. Matisse, it's Jam Master from who's usually chatting on purple. It's definitely a little suspect, but also you could definitely just spend Rage Candy Bar somewhere, and I would feel pretty good about it since you're just trying to push a healthy run beyond Gardenia, you know? Yeah, I mean, you would still just end up risking the extra sensory crit. I mean, you would still, you're still risking the same 2 crits as you would be beforehand, anyways. Because the Weather Ball Water mid roll crit can kill, and then E-Sense crit can kill. There's also E-Sense flinch to consider right there, too, right? So, yeah. Yeah, Ninetales is the out for if something dies to Roserade 100%. Nugget with an army and a go pop. Hi, hi, hi. Remember level 25, bang. Like wheezing with Rage Candy Bar can probably always beat Torterra. It'll get annoying with how many times you're going to get roared out, but it can almost always beat Torterra if it's got Rage Candy Bar. You'll get roared out so many times is the annoying part. Basically, against Torterra, if it doesn't absolutely see a kill, you basically just risk the crit every single time because it's going to be so likely to roar. No matter like what it comes in against, if it just doesn't see a kill, you just send into it because it's probably going to roar you out. Is Muck not just better ranges than Swalot against Roserade as far as dodging high rolls and everything like that? One 100%, yeah. Like Muck with berry juice, you really, yeah. Well, you then rocks damage as well, but yeah. Rocks is 12%, I think. Because rocks should be 1/8 of your HP. Yeah. Lugia with the wink wink. Thank you, thank you. Muck is definitely like your best spot for just dodging crits, dodging flinch. Yeah. Yeah, it's half health. So even like even a min roll weather ball water with the rocks damage is always gonna proc berry juice. Even if it absolutely min rolls, it's still always procking. Well, maybe not always because like the number that rocks is gonna do could be weird depending on your HP. If it actually is divisible by 8, you know what I mean? But um it should almost do it. Almost always do it. Yeah, so rocks are gonna do 12 damage. Pusha with the puppy game pads. Bang! Appreciate you, goat. Enjoy your family dinner. I'm about to have to check this Nitto and then skedaddle to go to mine. Or your niece's B-day. Hopefully make it back in time to that's just not the right name. Hopefully make it back in time to hop on some games. Okay. Oh fuck. Hell yeah. Yeah, I do need to go hop in the shower and get to skedaddling to head out. But Jam, I'm gonna pull you up on the phone and keep up with it as long as I can. And chat, I will be back hopefully around 7:30 ish. Probably hop on some variety games with the homies on Purple. And then be probably back on for some PK tonight. But appreciate y'all. I'm out. Doses.